someone there. God be with you.
Sir,
Of course, Hen.
well, I thought since we chased the bandits...
Ah, criticizing your liege lord, are you? And what in your...
Oh no, I don't mean anything by it.
Easy, lad. I'm only pulling your leg. You're quite right. The roads really aren't safe. Mostly due to one thing. My garrison is a shamble these days. I lost most of my men in Skalitz, and what I'm left with after Pribyslavitz is hardly enough even to guard Pigstein. Let alone guarding the roads and patrolling the rest of the province. I simply don't have the men.
Uh-huh.
That is, I didn't have the men. As it happened, recently I asked an old acquaintance for help. Sir Kuno of Rickwald and his mercenary band. The men who ride with him are a rough lot, mostly former convicts, but...
Well, excuse me for being so bold, but there's plenty of mercenaries around.
You have a point, lad, but I'd like to tell you I talked to Kuno because I trust him. But actually You see, Kuno owes me a favour, so he'll serve me...
So...
Yes, but that's not all. I told Kuno I'd send him a guide, but really what I need is for someone to keep a close eye on him and his men. So go and report to him.
All right.
Excellent. Good luck, Henry.
I will, sir.
Take care. Goodbye.
The Lord be...
Master Fa...
Did he?
I do the best.
That's good, because this is damned
How can I help with the...
Sir Radzig may make light of it, but a large quantity of silver has been discovered hereabouts, and no one is guarding the Skalitz
You really think someone could be stealing the silver from the mines? Is that
That's the one.
a silver store?
I doubt it.
What about the...
A stamping mill and washing trough.
You said mine...
Boy,
Why just that one?
because I was...
Should I be expect...
Well, I definitely wouldn't.
I see. Well,
I knew.
a lot of...
Yes, yeah.
So,
Exactly.
that's all clear. I'll get...
Goodbye.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Are you playing tricks on me?
No. Mistake. That I could talk to you. Turns out I can. What the fuck is a star? Up here? Oh, it's my boy Hounds.
I'm glad you're here.
What's happening?
Uncle Sahanush sent for me. No doubt he wants to give me...
What has it got to...
Plenty. You're in it with...
All right. I suppose...
Right away. I put some of my old clothes in a trunk, so go and get dressed.
Thanks, Rahan.
Oh, gotta put his clothes on. Where did I get this from?
So, shall we go then?
Let's go. I'm glad you got dressed. Clothes make the man, and in your case, it's quite...
Okay. What have I got myself into? Why am I being yelled at?
Well, my ward and his, what shall we say, chaperone.
Uncle.
My lord?
I hope we haven't dragged you away from anything too important.
Not at all, Uncle. We
Like
were just...
boozing and whoring, for instance.
Uncle, I can...
Perhaps you were busy, causing mayhem in the middle of the night and beating up my subjects.
No, it wasn't... Henry and I were just...
Henry's as big a fool as you are. But he's not my ward, thank Christ. What the hell do the pair of you think you're doing? There are people in this fiefdom who work from dawn to dusk to put food on their tables and on yours, may I remind you. And then they look at you, Hans, their lord and master, and see a drunken layabout. That fellow you beat up last night was a guard, a new guard on the town watch. And he couldn't report for duty this morning because of his injuries. I had the bailiff here complaining, and could I tell him what I really think about this whole sorry affair? Of course not. That would demean me. And you too. So I had to sit gaping like a stuffed owl and listen to his grievances. Maybe you think because you're the lord here you can get away with anything. But you're sadly mistaken, you blockhead. A lord remains a lord only as long as he commands the loyalty of his subjects. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you the folk here are not exactly enchanted at the prospect of having you in charge. That was the last straw, Capon. One more of your escapades and I'll send you to your mother in Polnar. For all I care, she can dress you up like a wench and marry you off to some Hungarian.
Uncle, that arson Archibald tried to murder me. What was I to do?
Oh, don't exaggerate. Well, I'm hardly surprised after you molested his girl and humiliated him.
I was only...
Oh, don't whine, for heaven's
sorry.
sake. It's about time you started taking some responsibility. I have a job for you. Maybe that will keep you out of mischief. Sir Milota of Oleshna has turned up here. Do you know him?
Isn't he Sir Bernard's cousin?
He is. He came here with the remnants of his retinue to seek refuge. He's seriously wounded.
What happened to him, sir?
His fortress Oleshna was attacked by one Wulfrin of Camburg. Milota pursued him almost as far as Neuhof and engaged with him. Unfortunately, the skirmish didn't end well for Milota.
Wulflin of Camber. That name is familiar.
He's kin to the Oleshna lords, too. A cousin of Bernard's and Milota's.
Oh, it's
Their
a family
affairs are a little complicated. None of my business, of course. I just wish they'd found somewhere else to thrash out their differences.
What do you want us to do, sir?
Go and see Bernard in the courtyard. He got a report that Wulflin pillaged some other farms around Neuhof, and he's putting a squad together to ride against him. Mind your step, though. It's a family affair, after all. Maybe more to it than meets the eye. The important thing is to get that damn scavenger out of the domain. If possible, without bloodshed. I can't afford to lose any men over this business. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Very well, Uncle.
Get to work, then.
All right.
Greetings.
What are the...
What?
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Alrighty. Well, let's get my clothes back on.
Sir Hanish sent me, Captain. I'm to join your mission. And Sir Hans, too.
Then mount up, youngster, and we'll move out.
That sounds good.
I have still...
Let's see. Bastards deserve.
Can you...
Certainly.
I want... Well... I'd like...
Certainly.
I want to...
You can't.
Well...
Certainly.
I'm in...
Wouldn't you rather?
Well...
Let's see if I could do anything there.
Capon, when we get there, I'd like you to hold back.
You can forget about that, Bernard. I'm not going now. Hanish sent me to handle this matter.
The horses.
Yeah. Very well, Your Grace.
Listen, Bernard. About this robber. I heard some rumors.
About his being a relative of mine, Melodas?
Something like that.
We have the same great-grandfather, Urban, Baron of Oleshna. Wolfen belongs to a distant branch of my family, which, well, let's just say they bring no honor to our name.
But I heard Wolfen of Camberg was hanged somewhere in Silesia after plundering the bishop's estate.
I heard the same, only, well, I'm sure you've heard what they say about the Camberg branch of my family.
Yeah, that they're cursed. Now, Bernard, don't you think I'm a little old for fairy tales?
Think what you like, but I heard it from my grandfather, and he never paid attention to old wives' tales.
I meant no offence, Captain. Tell me all about it then. After all, there's no smoke without fire, and I never heard about the Camberg without from a member of the family.
Very well. At home, we always spoke in whispers about our Camberg relatives. When Wolfen's father, Wilhelm, came to visit, almost ashamed to say it.
You can
Well, it's just a
rely
random
on my
horse here.
discretion, Captain. Carry on.
Okay.
Yeah. Granted, it wouldn't go near Wilhelm. They were afraid he cursed them. I couldn't blame them.
Why's that?
Uncle Wilhelm's face was so badly disfigured, folk would cross themselves when they saw him. I was afraid of him myself as a boy.
Was he wounded in war?
No, he was born that way. See, his mother, Countess Barbara of Hogwitz, didn't want to marry Wilhelm's father, my grandfather's brother. She never wanted to bear his children. So, when she fell pregnant, they say she went to a witch to get rid of the child. She ended up having quintuplets. Can you imagine it? 5 babes born in one night?
Jesus Christ!
That's not all. 4 of them didn't live till dawn. Only the 5th survived. This figure, Wilhelm, they say the witch cheated her. Instead of getting rid of the child, she put the devil's seed inside her.
Good Lord, how dreadful!
Well, Wilhelm carried that with him his whole life. When his own wife was in childbed, he had 7 friars kneeling in her chamber day and night. It didn't stop the rumors, though. When his son, Wolfen, was born, he looked normal enough. He turned out to be as wild as a stray tomcat.
It seems he hasn't grown up.
You're right about that. A few years ago, Wolfen went off to Poland, and Wilhelm got worse and worse. He cursed everything and everyone in his path, started throwing crockery at the servants. He was on his deathbed. He sent for a priest, not just to give him the last rites. Yeah, they were afraid the devil would come out of him and possess someone else. Then later, Wolfen turned up, even though he was supposed to be dead for years. Folk said he was dead. That wouldn't stop the devil's spawn.
Sweet Jesus. It sounds a lot more convincing.
Whoa! Slow down. Sent them to scout ahead.
Those bastards will pay for this.
They most certainly will. Let's go. We have to make camp. Hamlin, take 2 men and come back here later. I won't have Vitus and Cyril left as crew me.
Yes, Captain.
Alright, let's go make camp and see what the fuck is going on around here. This place has, like... been, like, chopped down trees and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lumber yard, that's why. That's kind of cool. You buy a lumber yard and you'll start to see some little bit of deforestation and whatnot. It's kind of cool. Never noticed that until now.
Yeah. God be with.
What do we do now?
First, we have to. So someone.
All right, Captain. I'll do that.
One is uphill from Neuhoff, right by the woods. One here above the woods by the crossroad.
Tell me, Captain. How...
They say blood's thicker than water.
So what's the cause?
Nothing in particular.
How are you related?
Milota, Wolfen, and I have the same great-grandfather.
How do you mean cut?
Like I said, Wolfen's only in...
What, all at the same...
all in one night.
And you believe that story?
Depends how you look at it. Take care.
Alright. I gotta go over this way. And straight ahead. Let's go straight ahead first.
Yeah.
I hope I can be...
Captain Bernard sent me.
What?
They raided your farm.
No. I heard there was.
Something's not right.
The captain must have made it.
I suppose.
Oh well.
Good afternoon.
Captain Bernard...
Well, they came, took everything they could, and rode off again.
We're trying to catch up with that gang.
What do you want to...
How many of...
2 or 3?
Which way did they...
I don't know. I wasn't watching. My husband made me hide indoors.
So your husband was out...
Yes, he tried...
What did they take?
Not much. We haven't a pot to piss in. Which I told them in no uncertain terms as soon as they came here.
So you're telling me they came here? You told them there was nothing worth taking?
More or less.
But just a while ago, you told me you were...
Ah.
So were you inside or...
Well, like I say...
Look here,
No! It's just...
I'm the one who's bewildered. Let me make one thing clear. Those bandits are led by Sir Wolflin, Baron of Camberg, and he's not just... If we don't catch him, there'll be hell to pay.
Lord Jesus.
So?
First, promise me you'll...
That's exactly what I'm here.
They came a few days ago. Took a pic. I noticed one of them had an injured leg.
That was very Christian of you, consider...
All I cared about was that...
Go on. What?
They rode off, and I prayed we'd seen the last of them. Only one of them had been wounded, and they wanted me to take a look at him. They gave me some coin and took me to their camp.
So you know where they're...
I won't go to their camp, no. But I know of a place where...
That'll do me.
God bless.
Okay. Oh, automatic.
I'm not going any further. If they saw me, I'd be done for. The camp's not far away in this direction.
Thanks. And don't worry. I'll deal with those bastards.
I pray.
Alright, now we're talking.
Looks like I found it. I better get back and report to Captain Bernard.
Alright, camp is all the way up to Chevet.
Yeah.
Alright, Captain. Found the location. So fucking annoying.
God be with...
Look, about... What? You don't...
I do not care even a little bit.
See you later.
I didn't read the go unarmed part. Hello.
God save you. What can I do for you?
Who do we have here? What's your name, boy?
Henry. I'm a messenger from...
I know. From my beloved cousin, Sir Bernard of Aleshna. So, what exactly is your message?
Why do you want to hurt...
That bastard Malotta stole villages that belonged to my father. I was in Poland when my father died, and Malotta convinced everyone I was dead too.
But you came back though, didn't you?
I came back, but Malotta bribed a priest to testify that my father made him a deathbed confession. That bastard swore my father told him he was possessed. And so they think I rose from the dead and I'm a warlock.
Oh.
They won't hear my claim.
Oh, who's got stinking feet here? You? Your
That's
old
unfortunate.
lady. You leave my old
But surely
lady
the
out.
courts of the...
Maybe not, but the king's in captivity, and...
All right, princess. I'll have you
I
know
heard
a
some
real
interesting...
man's supposed to stink.
So Bernard's been telling those stories again.
Then we'll see whose feet
Oh, my old lesh.
So your father didn't...
What? A twisted mouth? Aye. Looked like it was run over by a wagon. And he was born with 4 siblings, and none of them lived. True. But they always leave one thing out of that fairy tale.
What's that?
That my grandmother was one of 5 babes, and her mother one of 4. That's how it goes in that family.
Oh, they
and
just...
then that
okay.
talk of the witch. Pah, my grandma couldn't wait to marry my grandfather and give him children.
How sweet it is, a robber's life! So hungry I could eat my boots.
Okay, you can go if you leave the loot. You can go if you leave the loot and pay composition. Leave with your loot. We'll settle it with a duel.
We offer you safe conduct out of this domain if you leave everything...
That's a very...
I've had enough of this shit. Who the hell cooked this disgusting slop? Don't like it? Then don't fucking eat it. All the more for me. No, really. What the fuck did you put in it?
Your quarrel is with Milotta, not with Bernard. And certainly not with Sir Hanush, who...
So?
So leave Sir Hanush's domain and set...
My quarrel is with everyone who helps.
Sir Hanush knows nothing about Milotta's scheming. He offered a helping hand to a Christian in need, and for his pains, he has you pillaging his land.
It's the times...
You want justice? You think you deserve it? Then you should behave with honour.
What good would it do?
If you leave voluntarily, I'll tell Sir Hanush about Milotta's deception. He's not going anywhere in his current condition, so we'll get to the...
The devil take it. There's nothing here worth pillaging anyway. All right.
And you'll leave the loot here?
We'll leave what's left. Better run along before... Farewell.
Alright, I was able to actually...
I'm so hungry, I could eat my boots.
Oh, why does my screen keep flashing?
Yeah.
I've just come back.
And in one piece, I see.
I talked them into moving out. They even left the...
I don't know about letting them go like that. They'll be hungry. All you've truly done is set...
I don't think that will trouble...
Maybe not, but it troubles me. They slayed 2 of my men.
I'm sorry about that, but I doubt your paths have crossed for the last time.
It's true enough. Anyway, I'll warn the neighbor. Ride to Ratai and report to...
Yes, sir.
God be with you.
Get back to Sir Hanush. You know, since I'm going down this way, let's go to Nuoff first. See if I can do anything about getting new saddlebags. I don't know how much they're going to cost, so I just wanted to see. So there's a quest here as well I could pick up. So I may do that as well.
Yeah!
Good afternoon.
I'd like you to...
Certainly.
I'm interested...
All right. Now.
Would you have anyone here who would work as a groom?
Well, there might be, but we're still getting things back into Poor Mark could do with a change. He's not been himself since that. I'm afraid it's not good for him being here.
Not to worry. I'll take good...
It'd do him good to move, but who's going to do his job here?
You know it would... Well, if it's as you say, the poor lad could...
Oh dear. Very well.
I'd like you to...
Certainly.
Maybe look
I'd
at
like
the next one.
All right. Now, pay.
I doubt I
I'd
have
like you
level
to show
15.
me...
Certainly.
I want to...
All right.
Oh, I do.
Now.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Do you need a...
I certainly. But why bother? Our best. Although we.
Then why would he...
I don't.
Why me?
I.
But how?
Ray.
All right.
May the Lord watch over you.
I'd like to buy...
I'm glad to hear. Have you looked them over?
Not yet.
Then go and have a look in the. Good luck then.
Oh, you don't have like an inventory. Hey, Ginger.
How are you doing?
Good.
I'm glad it worked.
Sometime.
You told me you'd teach me something useful.
Aye, and I keep my word.
Said you're going to teach me something? I don't know. Okay, expect the horse. My horse Pebbles, speed 42, capacity 172. Damn, capacity 228. That's a big jump. Courage also up and stamina also up. If I can get better speed from my horse, that'd be nice. There's not a single horse here that I'm like, I actually want. I want something that's faster, that'd be nice, but also speed. Like 220 capacity here. 228 capacity here. Wild. 260 capacity here. 196 capacity. So 260 capacity, 16 courage, 350 stamina. Probably the best. 7. 11, 290. This is also good, but the last one over here. This one's probably the best. It's just the speed goes down. How much does a horse cost? I don't even know.
I'd like to buy...
I'm glad. Have you looked them over?
I have.
The best there is there one in particular.
I don't know any of their names.
May the Lord watch over you.
672 bucks for this. 4 saddlebags. Are these for people? Yes, they are. It's a noble saddle with 4 saddlebags. Just a fine saddle with 4 saddlebags. I see. Okay, I really don't know how this works. Motherfucker. quest is stupid. I hope you know that. Hello?
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Yeah, well, move, you fucking piece of shit guard. Jesus Christ, man. Why does these small things are starting to piss me off?
What's that?
Nobody give a shit about no tournament. Fuck did he go? What are you even doing out here?
Greetings.
I have news from the...
Speak.
I persuaded Captain Bernard.
Bernard.
So was I. I promised Wolflin safe conduct out of your territory.
Well, at least we cut our losses. Although Bernard will have a thing or two to say.
Well, at least you lost no men, sir. And that's worth...
True enough, lad. No doubt Wolflin will come to a... I must say, Henry, after all that...
So...
And I think you did.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck, then.
Magberg Chris, whatever the fuck. Yeah. Oh, it's probably going to replace this here. So 23, 23, 9. 23, 23, 9, 61, 67, 60, 63, 97, 14, 76, 93, 16, 74. That's my horse app that I can't carry. Oh, just more arrows. New DLC. Why are there so many DLCs? Goddamn. I don't want to pick up any more DLC missions. We gotta actually do other stuff.